place for solar energy. We really wanted to be active here when the opportunity opened up in South Africa. In less than 20 years, we have seen a development where the global market for 1 year was installed here in 9 months. This is a remarkable achievement. And this has truly been a great day for solar energy.
What we're doing here today is probably one of the best examples of how a Norwegian company, Norwegian businesses can lead the way and work with local and international partners in an area which is crucial to the development of not only South Africa but this region and the world as such.
I have a lot of feelings today. First of all, I'm extremely proud of being part of this project, that we saw the opportunity and we were able to build and to actually complete this project connected. And we have done it in a very professional way. I mean, we are 3 months ahead of schedule and we are below budget. And we have built this with basically people that had never built a solar park, but we had no accidents at the plant over the almost 1 million hours of work that has been put into this project. So I'm very happy about that, and I'm very happy on behalf of solar industry that we can demonstrate all the cost competitiveness of the technology here in this ideal place.
I've been running Scatec Solar worldwide from South Africa for the past year. I wanted to be very close to this first major project to make sure that we delivered on time and became the first, to be connected. We knew that we would have a lot of South Africans on the project, but that it would be actually 98–99%, I wouldn't have guessed in my wildest dreams. So I think that the people here managed to understand the technology, understand the skills, to work this out and transform it into this plant that you see here.
We're the first for many of the suppliers. So it's the first time some of the sub-suppliers have provided that kind of product. It's the first for many of our South African colleagues had not been in renewables before. It's the first for Philipstown and the community. Many hundred people have had a first at a job in this project, and we are very impressed with the job that they have done. They have installed every module with a 3mm precision. So that mix of firsts has been a success.
It's the first time that the private sector has properly come into the electricity sector and played a meaningful role. And you only have to look at how quickly and efficiently all of these projects are getting executed to realize that in fact it should be playing a more meaningful role going forward. So we're moving forward in both respects, and obviously this being clean energy makes it a much more compelling and important initiative for us as a bank.
We were very excited with the REAP program that the government had announced. Scatec came to us. They wanted an EPC partner in South Africa, and they wanted someone who had the horsepower that we have globally.
With the government driving the whole process, we had to make sure that we as Eskom, the state-owned company, we actually are enablers for all the companies to come in and actually export power to the grid.
I think with the cost of PV coming down, I think renewable energy is critical to this country. We've got such a natural abundance of solar resource, and I would actually like to see PV be more than just an ancillary player, but actually start to replace some of the base load, start to look at some storage solutions. So I think PV has a really big future, not just in South Africa, but in Africa.
This project is going to help Scatec Solar be very successful elsewhere in Africa. We will sponsor a chair at one of the universities in South Africa, a master's program, a doctor's program, so they can do their research here on this plant.
I'm excited that as the Northern Cape we can contribute in this way to the energy in the country.
We are the first municipality to have such a big plant operating in South Africa.
Up to 600 people benefited in terms of job opportunities, and that is why I said that it was really beneficial to the local communities around the solar farm.
That was some great singing. Very good, very good.
I'm growing up here in Petersville, yeah, local, and I'm doing, actually on the moment I'm doing maintenance. I'm hired as a junior electrician by Scatec Solar. So I'm offered by a permanent job.
Every time when I have to liven up a substation and I see what your team did, then it's very emotional. For me, it's achievement.
To see it happening is real. You know, it's not just talk with government and we talk to investors about solar projects. It's live, it's happening. And for me, the lesson is discipline. I realized that I was working with people who are extremely disciplined, and that had a positive impact in my personal life.
The experience has been amazing. It's so nice to get out of Cape Town and do something different. And we're on a flat area in the middle of a million solar panels. And yeah, it's been incredible. Incredible to see that these kind of things are happening and actually to be a part of it.
I think one of the greatest things with the IPP program, the Independent Power Producer program as well, is that it's foreign investment that is paying for our electricity and it's not coming out of the taxpayer's pocket, which is a major investment to every one of us in the country. So it's a win-win, win-win.
I think if you compare this to fracking, there's no impact here, negative impact on the ground. And after the project finished, I can still, I'll put in sheep now at the moment into the solar panels. So there'll be grazing there to keep the veld short. So I'm not losing anything.
This opening of this plant is actually very important for Norway as well, because of the melting ice. And I think, you know, the world over the next 30 to 50 years are going to see tremendous developments in utilization of renewables.